Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm choosing for you the Queen of Cups for your overall energy for this reading. Queen of Cups is bringing me into a memory of the past new moon in Taurus, particularly the way that feelings are seated within our bodies. Taurus rules values, possessions, emotions certainly, but the body is one of the things that we possess, and we don't often think about our bodies in that way. But facilitating the emotions is a big part of the energy that we're coming into as Venus moves into Aries and then joins Neptune shortly thereafter. So this is almost an etherizing of your emotions so that you are experiencing the results of hard work, of changes you've made in your life, challenges you've overcome, and a greater sense of conscious awareness of the complexity and connections throughout the world to other sentient beings, other forces of nature, other elements. And I feel that you are a model of healing, caring for the self, respecting the self, honoring the self in such a way that you have turned your attention to allowing yourself to honor your emotions and to live in those, your experiences, to inhabit those feelings that are associated with things that support you, with things that recognize you, with things that value you and uplift you. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So I see you working as a member of a team. This team can be as large as an organization, perhaps a small one, a business. It can be simply a project team, you working with others, but you play dual roles in not only being an expert among others, aligned to a common purpose, to build something beautiful, something excellent, but you're also advising others, modeling others around the feelings, the joy, the pleasure in the creative act. And that creative act is regarding any activity where we bring our whole hearts, our whole expression, a desire to express our unique selves through the work we do, even that with others, most ideally with others, because there's a self-respect, or there is a respect among the collaborators on the team, a recognition that as you channel your creative expression, so do others, so are others entitled to do so. And you support that in beautiful ways. This is stunning for the path that you are on, whatever path that is. You are there to not only heal, grow, and experience the pleasure of what you do, but to support others to do the same. This is a general reading, Aquarius. It is not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. I welcome all of you and thank you for taking some time with me. And how you're showing up in the world, the Ace of Wands, is about this new sense of inspiration. And I believe this is coming from the richness, the vibrancy of your emotional life, your feelings, your ability to joyfully engage in the feelings, not just the good parts of it, but all of it. Understanding that is the comprehension of our emotions that inspires us to move forward. It also tells me you've been through and are going through some kind of cleansing, some kind of clearing of your space, of your energy, some kind of a renewal of your general leadership abilities, the way that you're showing up and participating in your communities, at your job or work. This is about a new level, a new version of yourself that is now excited, charged up, and willing to go, eager to move forward. In the first house, the Magician card, this is about your mindset, which clearly sets out that as I will it, so it shall be. You've really kind of cleansed again, eliminated many of the filters that have held you back from expressing yourself clearly, directly, and moving on, so that you are in a possession of the consequences of your words and deeds. You are aware that the connections you make lead to other connections. So this is almost a kind of navigation of the world of ideas and connections, so that you are pointing your energies towards this new project, this new effort, this new version of yourself. In the fourth house, the house of your soul, your family, your foundation, the Sun card is a beautiful omen of really living in that inner child joy and pleasure. This is you recognizing that what you bring to others is vivifying. It enlivens them, it enriches them, it helps them understand the connections between the work that you're doing in the here and now and the abundance that exists in the universe, so that it is a joy to be in the sacred space of participation. This also relates in another older deck to the conditions of soulmateism. This is where your inner, your divine masculine and divine feminine are joined, are married within you. That's what comes from the child energy. There is no differentiation. It is one functional principle energy that spirals through you and expresses itself in an unfiltered way in pure pleasure and joy to be alive. In the seventh house of significant others, the Justice card. And this is really about coming to terms with the work that you've done, the effort you've made, balancing that out with the needs and the desires of others, so that the truth is revealed. And your truth is that of joy. This is a truth of harmony and balance, justice, to the point of the ability to advocate for others who are struggling to find that balance within themselves, and to be able to empower themselves to act on that knowledge in the world. So this is very much about empowerment, personal empowerment, first and foremost, equilibrium, attracting and repulsion. But the Queen of Cups, this idea of modeling care and consideration for the support and appreciation that others deserve, is part of what helps you affect this justice in a gentle way, in a way that is not separate from the participation of those involved. So as a mediator or a facilitator, you are not outside of the situation, but you are within it. And you are supporting the feelings of harmony, abundance, healing, justice, in as much as balancing out what you are deserving of, supporting that for others to understand that what they desire is what they are worthy of. If this reading is resonating for you, Aquarius, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all the support that you give me. And I pull the acceptance card. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And this is very interesting because I do see underneath this dynamic sort of turning over, this coming to the other side, this new story that you're telling, this way that you're able to affect the working relationships with others, your connections to others, is this idea of acceptance of who you are, your conditions, your circumstances, and the acceptance of others. In that way, you support your strengths by showing others or helping others to find theirs. And this is what you're modeling in a very powerful way that allows you to feel safe in your feelings, to be vulnerable, understanding that it's working through that vulnerability that has allowed you to achieve the fount of your creativity, the fount of your power. In the first house, the Magician card is clarified by the Strength card. To articulate your vision, to share your ideas, to speak a language that is authentic to who you are, has taken incredible strength and perseverance. You have never, ever lost faith in the righteous path. And in part, your ability to stick to that has been your willingness to help others who are struggling, knowing that you are strong for a purpose, that you are stronger than many others, and that strength gives you the ability to imbue that to others who are struggling to find their purpose, their determination, their perseverance, their strength. This is a beautiful card of refinement. All of those trials and struggles have led you to a place of recognizing that you have matured, you have grown, you have pushed through, and are continue to be on the path of your exhibiting your power in appropriate ways. You don't need to overpower anyone, as the lion here is crowned with wreath of roses. So your power is in just who you are, how you share, articulate your ideas and who you are. Your power need not overwhelm with violence. In the fourth house, the sun is clarified by the Two of Wands. Interesting that your plans, your desire to grow and expand and move into unfamiliar territories is coming from a place of joy. You've experienced so much satisfaction, such a sense of whole completion in your strengths and your gifts, in your activities, that you are intrigued to share what you have with the world, to unfamiliar communities, to make new connections, to extend your ideas into new places and see what the feedback is that you get. Some of this is an anticipation with excitement of the feedback, of the ideas that are back, of the invitations, of the interest that you can pique in your ideas and in your activities. In the seventh house, the Justice card is clarified by the King of Cups. This is that maturity that is wedded with the Queen. And it's interesting, earlier when I spoke of the sun, I spoke of the divine masculine, the divine feminine joining in an intermarriage. This is the combination, this is the lack of separation between your assertive self and your receptive ability to gain the rewards, to enjoy the rewards, not simply to assert your will in the world. And this maturity, as it defines your significant others, indicates a strong partnership that is joined with the specific purpose of enacting some form of justice or building something in the world beyond the two of you as individuals, or even the group of you as individuals. So this feels as though there is a very insignificant partnership that you're being asked to feel your way into, to allow yourself to feel the feelings of what a relationship could mean to the vision that you're working towards. In the 10th house, the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Hangman. This birth, I feel like you are dragging out this birth. And I say dragging out because I believe you're still enjoying this new view of yourself, this new view of the world, and this ability to live within your body, to embody your feelings, your goals, what it feels like to be a success in any regard is something that you are marinating in, you are enjoying, you are contemplating to really deeply understand the doorways that are opening to you. You're aware that you're moving to a different level. You're integrating a multiplicity of levels into your action. Your desire to assert yourself is deeply considered and well thought out. There's no impulsivity here, despite the excitement and eagerness that you feel. This is something that you're aware is helping you incorporate more into your vision, your view, and thus your effort. I'm going to finish up this reading, Aquarius, with a crystal oracle, and I hope that this has been insightful for you, and I'll pull this beautiful, sure is that Amazonite, that's it. The key word is life purpose. I'm fully aligned to and living my life purpose. I so love this, Aquarius. If you've enjoyed this content, please check out more here. And until next time, namaste.